supposed to remind me to record this thing now.
You hit the record button.
Yeah, I see that.
Another trying to have us figure it out real quick.
Hey, Deej, when you selected, I'm king of the world. Did you say that in your Leonardo DiCaprio Titanic voice?
King of the world.
Yeah, I feel like that's just one of those things that when you say it, you immediately hear that in your mind.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, Alexander.
Yes, sir.
I tell
Calling
my
on me?
players all the time, if you're scared, go to church.
No, it's not that. I might be a little doubtful, but I think I got it pretty right.
Alexander, the response that you picked was "Call on me, I ain't scared."
Well, yeah, I know.
So then you ain't scared.
No, but I might be doubtful is what I'm saying.
He's scared, bro.
All right. I think I understand that. You ain't scared, but you're doubtful.
Right. But I think I went by the right procedure here.
All right, what did you get?
So in the end, I got x equals 44x over 17. Now I don't know if that makes sense. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's kind of what I ended up with.
It does make sense. It does make sense, Alexander. It does make sense. Let's see who else got it. Not sure who this Whistly person is. Gene. Hey, Gene, can you hear me? Gene, if you can hear me, start typing. Gene. No Gene. Gabriel. Gabriel.
Yes.
You were working and you thought it looked promising. Is that right?
No, it's a little weird because
It's kind of interesting, isn't it?
yeah.
What happens to you, Gabriel? Like when you did it, what happened?
Like the only mix-up I get is when I'm combining like terms, and I know whether or not to see either add like because there's some negatives and it's hard to determine whether to add or not with some of these. Like for the negative, when I got after combining the in the parentheses with the 15x minus 20 plus 2x minus 2.
Okay, so you had 15x minus 20 plus 2x
minus 2.
Minus 2.
Then it would equal to 4 with the minus 22.
44x minus 22, yeah?
But I don't know whether or not to determine if I would do negative 20 plus 2 or minus 2.
Great question. So we're going to combine like terms here and here. All right, we're going to combine like terms there and there. They're on the same side of the equal sign. So when we combine them, we'll just call that 17x. You don't have to subtract 2x to move it to this side. A lot of people do that, and that's not the way you do it. They're on the same side, so you're just changing the location. It's the associative property. Okay. So then from there you would get negative 20 and negative 2 would go together, and that would give you negative 22.
That's what it was. I had to write the first one.
Okay. Hey, Deej, talk to me for a second, Deej. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, Deej, you ever been walking at night and like it'd be real dark and you'd be walking like you know where the hell you're going, and then you just start walking, and then the next thing you know, it's like really, really dark. You look around and you don't know where the hell you at, and then you're like, oh, damn, that got bad.
No, I don't usually go out on walks.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Nah, not really.
It happened to me one time. I was in Orlando, DJ. I went to the Orlando Magic game.
Oh, okay.
And I parked, and then I left, and I thought I knew where I was going. And then I got into this dark alley, and I was like, oh, shit. My car ain't over here. Boy, I couldn't run to the light fast enough. If you Deej right now add 22 to both sides like this, and you get 17x equals 44x, man, you in the back corner of that dark ass alley.
Yep.
Because when you get to here, getting out of here is almost impossible. I mean, I'm not saying it is impossible, but I'm saying it's almost impossible. because when you get to here, it doesn't look like it used to look. And it becomes a very difficult problem to work. So here's what I suggest. Let's not get ourselves into this corner. Let's avoid getting ourselves into this corner. How do we avoid it? Move the X first.
Mm.
Move the X first, and then you won't paint yourself into that corner. Negative 22 equals 27x minus 22. Add 22 to both sides. Add 22 to both sides. 0 equals 27x. Divide by 27. Divide by 27. You get x equals 0. Okay. Notice that if you move the x first, you don't paint yourself into a really bad corner. Okay. People will say, do I have to move the x first? No. If you end up with 17x equals 44x, go ahead and subtract 17, you'll get 0 equals 27x, and then you'll be able to solve. But most people, when they get to here, they don't know what to do. They just kind of, what most people do is, if we're being honest, and I see what most people do, they just divide by 17. They divide by 17. They call it x equals 44 over 17. That's the number one wrong answer I see.
Gee, thanks.
Well, I mean, I said it was the number one wrong answer, so at least you have agreement.
Right. No, yeah, I was kind of getting like flashbacks too, because I've obviously did these problems before, so it was like, oh, that's the way to go about it.
Yeah.
It's not a traditional route.
No, definitely not. And so you know, yeah, like I said, a couple things there. Number one, no judgment. You know, if you miss it, you miss it. What the shit? I mean, hell, we all miss things. Number two is you need to, and I'm going to post the homework later on today. I need you to try to find some time to work some problems. Okay. There's no substitute for working things and doing it, you know, on your own. You know, I know a lot of times people will watch, you know, kind of in class, which is basically still what we're doing, right? We're still in class. It's just a, you know, a modified version of what in class looks like. People watch me do it and they think it's just not that hard. I don't know if you've ever seen Serena Williams play tennis. It don't look that damn hard. Like, just swing and knock the hell out of it. I promise you, it's a whole lot harder than it looks. You know, watch the NBA guys. It just doesn't look that hard, but it's way more complicated than it is. Okay, so please factor in some time and practice this stuff. All right. Questions, comments, concerns?
None here.
Say it again.
None here.
Okay. Questions, comments, concerns? All right. Anything on the chat that I need to be aware of?
I don't think so.
All right. Let's just keep it moving then.
Oh wait, real quick. What I ended up doing to get that last problem right was I reworked the answer. So
Yeah.
sometimes I try to do it that way. I don't know if that works for anybody else, but because I got the last question wrong, that's what I like to do.
What do you mean? Oh, you plug it back in and check it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a very great solution. I mean, that's a very, you know, it's a good thing to do. That just becomes a time issue, right? Like, how much time do you have? And if you have enough, then plugging it back in and checking, it's a great idea. A lot of people find that they can barely get done with the test to start with. So checking their answers, you know, they end up missing some problems trying to take up too much time checking. But yeah, absolutely great idea. Thank you for reminding me of that. Excellent. Okay. how do you graph a line? And not just like, nope, I did it. There you go. There's a line, or there's another one. How do you graph a line? I give you an equation. How do you graph a line? Anybody?
Doesn't it have something to do with like the X and Y?
Mm-hmm. So if I give you an equation, like let's say, for example, I give you 3x plus 4y equals 24. How do you graph that? Anybody?
You have to solve for a side, don't you?
What do you mean? I'm not saying you're wrong. What do you mean?
So looking at that graph, X is one of the axes and Y would be the other axis. So you're trying to find the different in this particular one. Are you trying to find the slope of the graph? I don't remember.
So slope is one thing that we do talk about.
And then like the y-intercept, something like that.
Okay. So put it in y-intercept. Okay. And then what does that do for you?
Do you have to solve for X and then solve for Y and then graph it?
Okay. Yeah, that's a very good idea, actually. So good job. I don't know who said that.
Mobley.
Oh, Mobley said it.
Yeah.
Good job, Mobley. Excellent work. So how do you do this? Well, there's three ways. Way number one is to find the X and Y intercept. Find the X and Y intercept. Way number two find the slope in the Y intercept. And then way number three is make a table like this where you plug in values for X and solve for Y. All right. Deej, take me off mute for a bit.
Yeah.
Um,
Dogs might be barking here in a little bit. That's why I keep muting myself on and off.
no, you're good. You're good. You live by yourself, Deej, or you still live at home?
No, I live with my wife and my dogs in
Your
my
wife,
house.
your dog. That's cool. Yeah, it's out in the garage on that board over by David's car.
Okay.
At the top. There's a whole green, gray. All right. Deej, remember when you were younger and you used to have to do what your parents said?
Yes, sir. I still do.
And you remember, and I'm assuming it happened at some point, Deej, that you thought, you know what? I ain't gotta do what you tell me to do.
Oh yeah.
You remember that day, Deej?
Oh yeah. Pretty hard headed.
Deej,
They listen, or you listen though.
my dad, I love him to death. My dad growing up, my dad is 6'9".
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
My dad was 6'9", probably 400 pounds. He was a big dude, right? One of those dudes that you didn't really ever decide that, you know what? F you, Pops.
No, you're gonna say yes, sir, no, sir to that man every day.
So one day, Deej, he says to me, it's in the summer, and he says, "Hey, son, I want that grass cut before I get home." So I said, "What time are you going to be home?" He said, "Whenever I pull up.
Oh.
Just make sure the grass is cut when I pull up." Gabriel, have you ever had that moment where you just think to yourself, you know what? Not today. You ain't going to has it ever happened to you yet, Gabriel?
Yeah, it has.
It has? Okay. Well, it happened to me, Gabriel. And I was like, you know what? I ain't doing it. Now, these. All right, Zacharias, I got you, baby. Zacharias, I got you. These, we had a riding lawnmower and we had a push mower. We actually had two.
Nice.
And I still didn't want to do it.
I've only always had the push ones.
Yeah, the push ones ain't too good. But you know, you the epitome of lazy when you don't even want to get your ass on the riding lawnmower.
Exactly. You don't want to get up to sit down again.
Yeah, exactly. And it was hot, and I didn't want to go out there, right?
Yeah.
So my dad comes home. Guess what? Grass ain't cut.
Uh-oh.
Grass ain't cut. And boy, I was ready. I had practiced all day what I was going to say when he got there. And then he came in and was like, "Son, where the hell are you?" Boy, after that, my whole practice just went right out the window. Boy, I wanted to hide like a mother, right? So I go out. "How come you haven't cut the grass?" "Both lawnmowers are broke, Dad." He looked at me. He's like, "Both lawnmowers are broke?" I said, "Both of them." These. The man went into the drawer, pulled out a pair of scissors, and told me to go outside and cut the grass.
He didn't even check to see if you were lying. He just said, "Oh, man, I'll give you something else."
Kiasia, handed me a pair of scissors, Kiasia.
Did you do
And
it?
here's the worst part. He wasn't even smiling.
Oh,
Like,
man.
you're looking at him like, "No, I know you ain't serious. I know you ain't serious." It looked like this. "Go out there and cut the grass, son." I go, "Dad, are you serious?" And he looked at me, and I won't tell you exactly what he said, but it was something to this effect: "I don't give a damn how you cut it. I just want it cut. Now you go out there and cut it."
There you go.
Man, I said, that's just not even fair. And he said, "Well, then you better learn how to fix a lawnmower, because those are your two options."
Mm-hmm.
Well, I went out and put gas in that sucker, and I rode my happy ass around there.
I bet you did.
Here's what I want you to see here. This, in our analogy, there is the push mower. This is the riding mower. If you have to find the X and Y intercepts, that's kind of the push mower. It's not great, but it will get the job done. If you find the slope in the Y intercept, that's the riding mower. If you get to a point where you're plugging in values for X and solving for Y, that's the scissors. Like that will always work, but it's never a good idea. Does that make sense? We want to really focus in on how do we do these two things? How do I do these two things? Okay. And so let's take a look. Let's say I give you 3x plus 4y equals 24, and I want you to find the x and y intercept. Maybe I can spell today. All right. If I say to you, what's the x and y intercept, and I give you this equation, here's the way you do it. It's 2 steps. It's 2 steps. Plug in x is 0, solve for y.
Okay, so will it be like for like the y, will it be 0 and then comma 6?
Yes. So for the this is the y-intercept. This is the y-intercept. All right. For the x-intercept, you're going to plug in 0 for y and solve for x. So to do the y-intercept, you plug in x is 0. And you get y equals 6.
And you divide. Don't well.
Let me just show this. 4y equals 24. Divide by 4, divide by 4. You get y equals 6. To do the x-intercept, you're going to plug in y is 0. And you're going to get 3x equals 24. X is equal to 8. Okay. Once you get the x-intercept and the y-intercept, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can draw your line. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, so let's go here. Let's go 2x plus 5y equals 20. Let's go 3x minus 4y equals 8. And let's go y equals 5x minus 15. Find the x and y intercept. Go. All right. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Who's, you know what? It's poll time, baby.
Okay.
All right, let's see who thinks they get all three. Kiesha, let's see if, yeah, I see you, girl. I see you.
I think I got the first two, but the last one I was confident.
So you're in the got some but not confident category.
Yeah. Okay, let me go ahead.
All right. Well, it's a good thing for you. Hey, Mobley.
Yes.
Mobley, you got all three.
I think so.
Hey, Mobley, I don't want to tell you this, but Alexander also has all three. and he looks pretty confident over there, that dude. That dude looking real confident. Hey, Alexander, show her that confident look.
See? I mean, it's how I always look.
See, look, that's the confident look right there.
Well, you know what happened with the last problem, so.
Hey, look, we don't want to bring that up, Alex. You know what I'm saying? Like, why we want to keep bringing up you make a mistake. We don't want to keep talking about it.
Yeah, leave it in the past. Leave it in the past.
Leave it
On
in
to
the
better
past.
and better, bigger and better things.
That's it. All right, Mobley. Here's what we're gonna do. I just want you to give me the one that you're most confident in. Like the one that you're like, you know what? I'll go swimming with Shamu tonight if I'm wrong. And Mobley, that shit don't go good for you.
Okay, so I don't want to do number 2.
All right. Just the one you're most comfortable with.
Okay, I kind of want to do number 3 because I just want to know if I got it right or not.
Damn, there went the one you're most confident in. Now you're like, I'll just do 3 just to know if I did it right. All right, what'd you get for 3?
I got x equals 3 and I got y equals -15.
You are correct, girl. You are correct. Good job. Let's go over how you got that. To do the x-intercept, plug in y is 0. You get 0 equals 5x minus 15. You add 15. You add 15. You get 15 equals to 5x. You divide by 5. You divide by 5. You get x is equal to 3. To do the y-intercept, you plug in x is 0. You get y equals 5 times 0 minus 15. Y equals -15. So Mobley, great job. Kiesha, that's gonna set you up for either 1 or 2. Which one you feel most confident in?
The same thing that she just said. She wanted to do 1 to make sure that it was right. I want to do 2 to make sure that it's right.
All right. What did you get for 2 then?
So I have x equals 8/3 and y equals -2.
8/3, 0 is correct. 0, -2 is correct. Great work. Great work. Let's talk about it. We got 3x minus 4y equals 8. To find the x-intercept, we're going to plug in y is 0. We're going to get 3x minus 4 times 0 equals 8. 3x equals 0. Divide by 3, divide by 3. X is equal to 8/3. Y-intercept. Plug in x is 0.
Yeah.
-4y equals 8. Divide by -4, divide by -4. Y equals -2. So that's the x-intercept and the y-intercept. All right. All right, Alexander. They left you. I mean, they just left the biscuits, the gravy, the mashed potato. They left it all on the table for you, Alexander.
Hey, before we advance, for number 2, I wanted
Yeah.
to just kind of reiterate. So on the x-intercept outcome, if in the event that you're graphing that, would you convert that to 2 2/3 when
Yes,
you're
sir.
graphing it?
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Great observation. Great observation. If you're graphing that, you would want to go 1, 2, 3, and then just somewhere in here, put the 8/3, if that makes sense.
Right.
So
Okay.
you'd be at -2. You would be here. You would draw it this way, and then you would just label it as 8/3, and no one can
Okay.
say shit to you.
Gotcha.
All right.
You didn't want to convert it into decimal because one of the classes I was taking last time, they wanted us to try and convert that fraction into a decimal to make it easier.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Okay.
2.67, 2 2/3. It's all the same.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So for number 1, I ended up getting x equals 10 and y equals 4.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Plugging in y is 0, you get 2x plus 5 times 0 equals 20. So 2x equals 10. X equals 5. Now plugging in x is 0, you get 2 times 0 plus 5y equals 20. And 5y equals 20. And y equals 4. All right. Any questions on that?
No.
Any questions on that? All right. Let's step up the degree of difficulty. We're going to go bonus time. This is bonus time, baby. Bonus time. Y equals -3. You know what? Y equals -3/4. We're going to keep the negative right here out front. X minus 12. What's the x-intercept? What's the y-intercept? Additionally, for all my early finishers, if you finish early, y equals 6. What's the x-intercept? What's the y-intercept? Go. All right. If you think you have it, and understand that getting the bonus questions correct, that's like a superpower. Who thinks they got it? If you think you got it, go ahead and type in me in the comments. If you think you got it, type in me in the comments. Asia, you think you got both?
Yes, I think I have both of them.
Asia, I gotta get to the screen here so I can look at you. Where you at, baby? There you are, right there. I see you. I see you, girl. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Asia, we're gonna play a little game, you and I. Are you in or you out?
I'm in.
Or you want to know what the game is first?
Yeah, I want to know what the game is first, and then.
All right. Hey, Deej. Deej, this is gonna be some high quality. This is gonna be some high quality H2O right here, baby.
Okay.
We got Kieja on the hook.
Okay.
All right, Kieja. Here's what we're gonna do, baby. If you got both of those correct, I'm gonna give you and everybody in class 5 points on their next test. Test one.
No pressure.
Hey, Deej, it gets a whole lot better, my man. Check this out. Kieja, if you miss either one of them.
Oh, don't do that to her.
Oh, wait. You have to sing whatever song I play.
Wait, what if I don't know the song?
You'll know the song. And sometimes if I'm in a really good mood, it's a really good song. It's like Ariana Grande. But sometimes I'm in a bad mood.
What mood are you in right now?
It might be Teletubbies. It might be Barney.
Do Barney.
It might be Little Einsteins. We're going on a trip with our favorite.
You should zoom me through the skies.
That won't be it this time. It's my choice. Asia, are you in? Are you out?
I'm in.
There you go. You got it.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Hey, Deej, I don't want to let you know how the story goes, but the last class that I just got done having, oh, yeah, she can be on YouTube later. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't let me psych you out, girl.
Oh.
You just stay true to who you are, baby.
Mm-hmm.
For the first x-intercept, y-intercept. Go.
Okay, so for the first one, for the x, I have -16, and for y, I have -12.
-16 and -12. Two very solid answers. For the last one, go.
For the last one, I have x equals 0 and y equals 6.
Two very solid answers.
My heart beating fast.
Sweet.
Let's take a look at the first one. -3/4 x minus 12. To find the y-intercept, you plug in x is 0, yes? So it's -3/4 times 0 minus 12.
Yeah.
That's -12. What did you say it was, Gage?
I said y equals negative 12.
Great.
Yes.
Hey, give me 1 second. 20 minutes.
Okay.
Why?
Because Mom wanted me to ask you.
Where are y'all going?
Chick-fil-A.
Are y'all eating there or are you coming home?
I don't know.
All right. I'll text her. Y'all don't understand the daily struggle of where are we having lunch? Where are we having dinner?
No, we got it here all the time.
These, and the sad thing is, it's never what are we having? It's always where are we going?
Yeah.
Maybe the quarantine about did me in. The stove about went on strike.
I tapped out.
Yeah, the stove was like, what the hell are you doing, dude? The X to F, let's take a look. We're going to plug in Y is 0. Oh, just kidding. We're going to plug in Y is 0. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is multiply by 4 to clear the fraction because I just want to be consistent in my message. This is 0 equals the 4 and the 4 cancel. Negative 3x minus 48. Now we're going to add 48, and we're going to get 48 equals negative 3x. Give me 1 second, please. Stephen, go ahead. Yeah, what's up? I apologize. My car was getting serviced, so he was calling to give me the update. So let's so far so good. So far, Kiesia, I think we're in good shape. You're gonna get 48. 40. Hello, can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me okay?
Yeah, I can.
Yep, loud and clear.
You're going to add 48. You're going to get x equals negative 16. I just don't know what happened to my screen. Uh-oh. We're just going to cheat for a little while because we're running out of time. So we're going to get 48 equals negative 3x. This isn't as good as PowerPoint, but it'll get the job done for today. We're going to divide by negative 3. We're going to divide by negative 3. And we're going to get x equals negative 16. Now, the next problem was y equals 2. Kiesha. Did she dip?
I think so.
Yeah, Alexander, I think she slid up out of here.
Yeah, well, was it y equals 2 or y equals 6 for the next problem? Because I was almost certain you said y equals 6.
Oh, I don't
Correct
know.
me if I'm wrong.
It was
I
y
don't know.
equals 6. What I got.
It was y equals 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, she done dipped up out of here. I hope she
Found
didn't do
an
that.
escape.
Huh?
I said she found an escape.
Yeah. Maybe she's coming back. It is she is. Kiesha, where'd you go?
It was saying disconnecting. I don't know what had happened. Like it was moving slow and everything. It was saying disconnecting.
Yeah, I think it was me though. I think I was having issues with it. Because I still can't get back to PowerPoint. Oh wait, no, here I am. Hold on for a minute. Yeah, no, it's still not working. All right. Alexander.
Yes.
Tell Kiesha what this graph looks like.
The graph
Yeah.
for y equals 6.
Look like, yeah.
So it's basically gonna be on. Let's see. Y is the horizontal plane or vertical plane. I'm sorry. So it's gonna be up 6 points.
Okay.
And it's gonna be on. It's gonna be on the line itself, on the axis itself.
So it's gonna go up and down or sideways.
The value for x, you would just render it as 0.
Yeah, but it's still a line, Alexander. It's still a line. Kiesha, I like what you're doing right there.
Yeah, you would draw a line across it.
Do we all agree we would draw a line on it?
Yes.
And do we agree? Do we agree that the y-intercept is where it crosses the y-axis?
Yeah.
And the x-intercept is where it crosses the x-axis. So where does it cross the y-axis?
At 6.
Crosses at 6. Where does it cross the x-axis at?
That's not.
0.
Where does it cross this axis at?
At 0.
At 0? If you say 0, you're telling me that it crosses right here.
No. So where does it cross?
What did you say, Mobley?
It doesn't cross the x-axis.
It doesn't. So what's the x-intercept?
Undefined.
Okay.
It's none. Kiesha, I don't want to tell you what that means, but if you put 0, 0 is not correct. All right.
Okay.
Alexander.
Yep.
How bad do you feel for Kiesha right now?
So I don't know. I feel like
you
she's
don't know.
I feel like she's got it in her to you know, make you proud in whatever song you choose to select.
All right, let's just real quick have a poll. All right, Keisha, here's where we're at. We got a poll. What everybody says. Keisha, you can't see the poll, but no, you got no friends in class, girl.
Oh my gosh.
You got none. Keisha, yeah, you really. I mean, I want you to see the results. 5 people said make you sing. 2 people said let I feel bad, let her off the hook. And ain't nobody said they wanted to trade places.
Nope.
I tell you what, let's try one more. Let's try one more. Let's go back to red here. Let's go 3x minus 2 equals 10. Let's find the x-intercept and the y-intercept.
You said 3x minus 2 equals 10?
Yes, 3x minus 2 equals 10. Hey guys, I think we're going to end up losing all the notes. I don't see how we're going to be able to save this. I'd like to tell you that somehow we're going to be able to pull this out, but this is
Doesn't
not.
let you save.
So it's that program is locked.
Okay.
It does let me save it, but that portion of the program is locked and it's not letting me do anything with it.
Does it like if you exceed a certain time limit, does it just stop automatically?
No, it's PowerPoint. So no, it shouldn't do that.
Oh.
For it.
What's that?
There should be a time limit for it. If it's frozen, it's probably with the program, I think.
Yeah, my guess is it's the program.
Is there a way, if need be, like if some people didn't have access to notes online, like what we're doing now, is there a way to because I know Canvas has the option for discussions, so is there a way to start a discussion and maybe post pictures of notes that we take during class?
So you definitely can. I don't know how to do it, but you definitely can. I mean, if you're talking about uploading your notes to Canvas, I know for sure you can.
Right. Yeah, just as an alternative for, those who
Yeah,
weren't,
so you can go to
fortunate enough to catch a glimpse.
and then you could add. I'm sure you could add discussions, and then you can choose files. You can attach it. So for sure, you can do that.
Right on.
Generally it doesn't work too bad, but all of PowerPoint seems to be stuck. And the issue is because I write through the slideshow, when I get done, I hit keep and then it saves it. But it doesn't save it. Like if I just force close it, it's not going to save it. I know that for sure. So I think that part might be in trouble. But in the meantime, Gene, are you there yet? No, Gene just left the building. I think Gene is gone. Oh no, Gene is there. Gene just isn't doing the damn. Gene just not doing the survey. Hey, Gene, you got an answer? What do you mean you can't see? Are you using Safari, baby? Oh, you can't use Safari. You got to use Google Chrome. Use Google Chrome or Explorer or something or Firefox. Don't use Safari. Safari ain't worth a damn on this. I don't know what it is, but I learned that last semester. Don't use Safari. You weren't here yesterday, were you? Yeah, okay. So I said it yesterday. I said don't use it. My fault. I should have said it again today. But that's the problem. You can't use Safari. All right. So Gabriel, just so that we're straight, you don't feel bad for Kiesia at all?
I mean, I was supposed to sing it, so.
All right. So Gabriel, do you have an answer for these two?
Not kinda. I'm stuck on the X, but the Y, I think I got, but I'm not confident in it.
Okay, so you don't want to get involved in something you don't need to be involved in.
Yeah.
Hey, Deesh.
Yep.
Deesh.
Mhm.
Are you an elite classmate or are you a good classmate?
I am an average classmate. Let's say that. I think I got this one, but let's say we got some doubts here.
You got some doubts. All right. What did you put for the X-intercept, Deesh?
So what I got for the X-intercept, because I'm not even certain if I got the problem right, to be honest with you. I got 0 and -5, and then I got 10 over 3, 0, which I'm pretty sure is wrong.
What did you have for this? What number is that?
I'm sorry, what number are you talking about?
This number here.
I can't see the number that you're pointing at.
The 2?
The 2, yeah.
2. So for the problem I got was 3x minus 2y equals 10.
No, I never said 2y.
Oh, well,
See,
that's
you making up shit right now. I never said 2y.
Yeah, I'm adding stuff, aren't I?
But the more troubling part is you can't see the screen either. So you can't see what I'm writing right now?
No, I can't see anything on the screen that you're writing right now.
It on my end for the whiteboard.
All I see is everybody else.
So what do you have in the middle? Like,
all right, now I see.
Can you see my screen?
I see screen share now.
Okay, so
now I don't see it.
The screen share is gone, but there's a whiteboard right there.
I don't have a whiteboard. Hold on, let's see.
Are you using Safari?
There it is. No, I got it. It was minimized for some reason.
Oh. Well, that's problematic, Deej.
Yes, it is.
All right, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and give you all the answer because I'm heading to Chick-fil-A after this.
Okay.
Add 2.
Yeah.
3x equals 12. X is equal to 4. Kiesia, what does x equals 4 look like?
Now I understand what it is.
Talking about like on the graph.
Yes.
So I want to say that I want to be like going up
Yeah.
and down.
It would be up and down, look like this. X equals 4. So what's the x-intercept?
4.
4, 0, yeah?
Yes.
The y-intercept is what?
None.
None. All right. Any questions on that?
No.
All right. Kiesha, you're lucky because I'm out of time today and I don't have iTunes installed, so I can't play a song for you. But I'm going to let you off the hook today. Let this be a lesson. I ain't letting your asses off the hook next time. All right. But on Monday, we're going to go over slope. So we're going to continue our conversation. We're going to go over slope on Monday. I'm going to try to figure out a way to get that PowerPoint saved for you, but it ain't looking good. I'll post some pictures of the problems for the homework, so make sure you spend some time this weekend doing that. Any questions?
Just to clarify, so classes are Monday and Thursday, 11:30 to 1:06?
Monday through Thursday, 11:30 to 1:05.
Very good. I just want to make sure. So it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday then too.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Gotcha.
All right.
That's all I got.
I have a question about our first test, first exam. When
It'll
is
be
that
next
gonna
week.
Next week.
It'll be next week. Yep.
Sounds good.
What day?
Probably Wednesday, Thursday next week. All right. Again, make sure you have a webcam. You'll need a webcam to access the test because we're using honor lock. So make sure you have a webcam. All right. And I'll get you some information on the honor lock and how we're going to use it. All righty. All right. With that being said, continue to keep yourself safe. Make sure you're still social distancing. We are out of time for today. We'll try to do better next time. That will be on Monday. And we'll do slope and y-intercept form, as well as writing the equation, going through a point in the slope. We'll do that and much more. Until then, take care of yourself and each other. I love you, y'all. Have a good day. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.